Welcome, dear travel fans. Today we travel to Norway, a country in the northernmost part of Europe. It is known for its natural beauty and its many fjords. We've picked some extra special places for you, so make sure to watch till the end. Let's go! 10. The Norwegian fjords, Mother Nature at her finest. We begin our journey in one of the most incredible places on Earth, Western Norway, which is the heart of the fjord district. Fjords are formed when the ice separates from the bedrock and erodes the valley. They are a series of parallel canals going deep into the landmass of Norway. Although a lot of people opt to explore the area by cruise ship, doing it by car might actually be a better idea for two reasons. First of all, by boat, you're continuously sailing in and out from ocean to land, which after several days becomes a bit repetitive. But more importantly, the best parts of the fjords are often the innermost parts. Plus, this can save you from some disappointment, as not all of them are worth seeing. One of the best things about visiting the fjords is that you can really get a taste of the Norwegian way of life. Embrace the slow pace of life, try some traditional food, and enjoy the incredible scenery. The Norwegian fjords are spread out, so it's important to choose your base carefully. Many visitors stay in the city of Bergen, but this is actually one of the furthest points from the fjords. If you're short on time, it's better to base yourself in a town or village closer to the fjords you want to visit. 9. Bergen. Cozy city vibes. We just mentioned Bergen, and although not the best hub if you want to explore the fjords, don't skip this place altogether. Norway's second largest city is known for its cool vibes, with its lively music scene, fabulous street art, and many gastronomical dining adventures. It doesn't take away from the intimate atmosphere though, reminiscent of a cute village. For the active travelers amongst us, there are 7 mountains within hiking distance, but history lovers will have plenty to do here as well. Bergen's history goes all the way back to the Middle Ages, and many visitors flock to St. Mary's Church or the Bryggen Wharf. If you are into art, you should check out Code. It is the second largest art museum in the country, encompassing 4 museums and 3 composers' homes. Aside from works by Edvard Munch and Pablo Picasso, it also houses the largest collection of Chinese art in the world. As long as you ignore Bergen's high prices and sometimes not so diverse ingredients, it's a fantastic food city. A must-try in the city is the Bryggeloftet and Struene restaurant, famous for its delicious food without all the nonsense associated with traditional restaurants. You'll find everything from an appetizer of Bergen fish soup to mussels from Trøndelag in a creamy white wine sauce. 8. Tromsø, largest city in the far north. Now it is time to head all the way up north, as there is much to explore here. Let's start in Tromsø. The city often gets referred to as the capital of the Arctic and deserves a spot on your itinerary. We personally loved going on a dog sledging tour. Taking in the scenery this way makes for a unique outing for sure. Many visitors come down here for the famous whale watching explorations, which are best done from late October till mid-January. The town itself is also worth exploring. If you're looking for a great place to grab some food, we highly recommend checking out Burger. It's one of our favorites, and they serve up some seriously juicy burgers at a really affordable price. Plus, they've got a great selection of craft beers to wash it all down with. Another spot worth checking out is the Vetuset-Skarven. This little complex is home to not 1, but 2 restaurants and a bar. So whether you're in the mood for a fancy dinner or just a casual drink, they've got you covered. 7. The Arctic Circle. Explore it on a spa boat. Does exploring the Arctic sound a bit rough to you? Well, what if we told you that you could do it on a spa boat? Yes, you heard us right, a spa boat. It's moored in Tromsø, so we couldn't just skip over this one. This spa on the water allows you to discover the Arctic Circle while you get pampered. The Volcana, which is the name of the boat, is one of the best spa breaks we've ever seen and is the ultimate luxury experience. You can relax in the sauna, dip into a cozy tub, or unwind in a steam room, after which you can spot whales from the upper deck. We have more special stops up our sleeve, so stay tuned as we continue our trip through Norway. 6. The Northern Lights, a spectacle to behold. Since we are already in the far north of Norway, we cannot forget about one of the top attractions, the Northern Lights. If you're eager to catch a glimpse of this magical phenomenon, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. Firstly, you'll need clear skies to see the lights in all their glory. Secondly, total darkness is essential for the best viewing experience. Lastly, you'll need to be within the auroral oval, which is where the lights are most likely to appear. Now, here's the thing. While many companies offer Northern Lights trips all over Scandinavia, not all locations are situated under the auroral oval. If you want to have the most amazing experience of seeing the lights, book an organized tour to your Tromsø itinerary. They will take you on an adventure deep into the Arctic, crossing the borders of Finland and Sweden in search of the perfect spot to witness the awe-inspiring lights. 5. Atlanta Havsvien, the most epic road trip. Our next stop is not so much a one-stop, but rather a whole experience in itself. Have you heard of the Atlantic Road before? It's a stunning drive that connects a series of islands in western Norway and is one of the most popular attractions in the country. The road is part of Route 64 and is known for its breathtaking natural surroundings, 8 bridges, and multiple viewpoints, where you can enjoy the magnificent ocean and mountain views. It promises an epic road trip, and we recommend taking your time, stopping at the many towns and villages along the way. Kristiansund, for instance, is a beautiful coastal city in the Nordmøre district of Møre og Romsdal County. It's known for its clipfish, dried and salted cod, and is home to one of the oldest opera houses in Norway, the Kristiansund Opera House, which still puts on live performances today. On your way to Karvag, which is only about 8 miles, 13 kilometers from Kristiansund, make sure to make a stop at Bremsnes. This charming town is home to one of Norway's largest caves, which stretches an impressive 262 feet or 80 meters into the Bremsnehatten mountain. The best part is that you can explore the entire trail in less than an hour. When it's time for lunch, make your way to the Bjartmar's Favorite Crow in Karvag. This local gem is known for its mouth-watering seafood dishes, especially the cod stew. Not only will you enjoy delicious food, but you'll also be treated to excellent service. 4. Rhine, a tiny village with a big heart. Next up is a place you've probably seen on Instagram, as it's one of the most photographed villages in Norway. In fact, it's often chosen as the cover image for travel books and brochures about the Lofoten region, and you'll see why. Rhine is a tiny village with its red fishermen's cottages nestled between towering mountains that seem to rise straight out of the sea. It is made up of several small islands, all connected by bridges. One of these islands is Sakriskoye, where you absolutely have to visit Anita's Seafood. It is the best place to eat in Rhine, and even if you just want to take a look at all the delicious goodies, it's worth a visit. Right across the road from Anita's Seafood, you'll find the restaurant Underhuset, which is part of the Sakriskoye Rubrier. This cozy wooden house dates back to 1840 and offers delicious local food, especially seafood. Plus, the view from the restaurant is absolutely stunning. If you're looking for another truly breathtaking experience, make sure to visit Buenos Beach, especially at night. Bundle up in warm clothes, lay back on the sandy shore, and maybe you'll catch the mesmerizing northern lights dance above you. It's a truly special and unforgettable experience. 3. Oslo, a great city with many surprises. Okay, we might be a bit biased about this next one, as we believe that Oslo is one of the most exciting cities in Europe. It is a surprising city with lots to offer, even though you might find the center of town to be quite small, especially if you're used to big cities like London. But it's packed with unique shops, gorgeous art, and iconic buildings. Just a short trip away, you'll find a nearby island with some of the coolest museums, a royal palace, and the epic Nobel Peace Center. But what really makes our hearts beat faster is the coffee down here. And no, not because of the caffeine. Oslo has a booming coffee scene, with renowned coffee brewers like Tim Wendelboe right at your fingertips. Head over to his cafe for quality roasts and expert advice. You do have to be prepared for limited seating during peak times, or take your coffee to go. Or just visit another popular coffee shop, such as Java, located next to St. Hans Haugen Park, renowned for its delicious espresso. The main barista, former world champion Robert Torresson, will surely impress you with his skills. Java has been serving coffee since 1997 and even has its own micro-roastery, the first of its kind in Norway. 2. Svalbard, living on the edge. Our second to last stop is one for the diehards, as Svalbard is an icy haven with one of the world's toughest terrains. This remote Norwegian island is found midway between Norway and the North Pole, and the archipelago actually consists of 3 islands: Spitsbergen, Edgøya, and Nordaustlandet. Spitsbergen is the hub of tourist activity, with Longyearbyen being the center of attraction. While traditional hotels are the primary accommodation option, there are also a few hostel rooms and self-catering apartments available in the vicinity of Longyearbyen. The absolute highlight, though, in this region you'll find Arctic wildlife, which you won't be likely to find anywhere else, such as polar bears, which actually outnumber people there. This area really brings out your inner explorer, and spotting these majestic animals in the wild is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. 1. Runda Island. Puffin spotting. Last but definitely not least is Runda Island, which we believe might be one of the prettiest places in Norway. There is surprisingly much to do on this tiny little island, but the reason why we wanted to take you here is because it is home to one of the cutest animals, the puffin. Puffin season runs from mid-April all the way to early August. These adorable little birds head out to the sea every morning to catch fish for their babies, returning back to land between 6 and 8 p.m. So the best time to get a glimpse of these cuties is in the evening. Trust us, it's totally worth it. If you're lucky, you'll spot thousands in and around this unspoiled landscape. Wrapping up this voyage, but the journey continues. Like what you saw? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more exhilarating explorations. Catch you in our future travels.